What's up, everybody? I'm Danny. I'm with Asher James Photography. I am here to do my first YouTube tutorial. So, if it sucks, I'm sorry. For this tutorial, what we're gonna do is just make something float above my son's hand. Here is what the final image will look like. All right, so as you can see, I'm gonna take this little toy, it's Bumblebee, he's so cool, rock and roll, and we're gonna hang him up with fishing string. Simple stuff, just fishing string. Take his picture, bring it into Photoshop, bada bang, bada boom. Also, if you stick around and you don't have a cool camera and you don't have Photoshop, I'll show you how to do it with your regular cell phone with a simple little app. All right, so we're gonna take all this, put it into the other room. Real simple stuff. I'll have a camera set up so that way it'll be a little kind of behind the scenes. My 9-year-old's making me laugh in the background.
He's not really good at these things.
That is Asher. That is Asher James. I named my business after him. You see how he talks to me? Unreal. All right, so we're about to go test it out. Ash, you ready? Let's go. We got Bumblebee, and he is on the fishing string. I got a light just to make it a little bit brighter in here. Taking the picture with the Nikon. I got a ladder over here just to give me a little height since I'm only 5'7". Shutter release to take the picture. Spread him out some, make it look like he's falling or something. Spread his arms out, his legs out. That looks good. Okay, let's see what that looks like. There it is. That's the shot, ladies and gents. That's the shot. Take a peek, bro.
Oh yeah, no,
That's cool. Let's go back in there. I'm back. All right, just me though. I let my 9-year-old Asher take a break. He's been a good sport, so. All right, so I got the picture pulled up in Photoshop already. I'll go ahead and screen record and flip between screen recording and this video just so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, so first things first, check out my mouse over here. I'm going to go over to this Band-Aid. Why is it a Band-Aid? Because it's called Spot Healing Brush Tool. So let's click that. All right, you see this circle floating around. To make the circle bigger or smaller, we are going to use the bracket on the keyboard. If you're an Apple, you just press the bigger bracket and it makes it bigger. Smaller bracket makes it smaller. And if you're on a PC, well then I feel bad for you. Anyway, so zooming in, Command plus sign zooms in. I just use my mouse rolling over. All right, you can clearly see there is a line in the picture. That is our fishing line, not fishing string like I said earlier. So I'm just going to make my circle a certain size. Watch the magic happen, okay? Boom, click the mouse. It's gone. Click the mouse. And it's gone. Click the mouse. It's gone. Clicking the mouse on the fishing line. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's really it. I mean, all I used was the spot healing brush tool, made my circle the size I needed to make it. Bam, 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 bam. Go up and down the fishing line. It's gone. Bumblebee's floating. Asher looks surprised. This photo sellin'. All right, next, I'll show you how to do it on your cell phone. It's an app called Facetune. I've had it for a very long time. I don't know if it's still available, if you gotta pay for it, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to screen record on my phone also so you can really see what I'm doing. And so I'm opening up the app. I already have the photo pulled up because I didn't feel like screen recording me going through my camera roll. Not that there's anything bad in there. And so photos opened. With the screen recording going, let's dive in. Okay, pinch to zoom in. I see the fishing line. Okay, let's just say this was a cell phone picture. You won't be able to zoom in as much, but just for the sake of this tutorial, pretend I took this picture on my cell phone. You're using this app on your cell phone. This is how you do it. So that beautiful thing we had on Photoshop, the spot healing brush tool, well, in Facetune, it's called patch. Now this is gonna take a little bit longer to do, but watch what happens. Okay, I'm going to click on a spot. I'm gonna use pinch, zoom, however you do it, to open up the circle. We wanna replace the fishing line with the pixels from another part of the picture. The best thing to do is basically just get the pixels that are right next to it, because that'll usually have the closest coloring and everything will be correct. So right then and there, that looks good. I'm gonna hit the check mark. Let's do it again. Okay, tap, make it a little bit bigger, scoot it out. Okay, tap the check mark. All right, I'm gonna do this again. Make it bigger. Okay, all I'm doing is taking pixels from the wall and replacing the fishing line. Check mark, looks good. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this until I got it. That's a lot of fishing line, so for the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna go a lot faster. Bam! Just got rid of the fishing line on my cell phone picture using a cell phone app, and now it looks like Bumblebee is floating. And I did all of that with my cell phone. Everything looks good. Hit the blue check mark, top right. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it. Look. Bumblebee is floating. He's floating. Bumblebee's floating on your cell phone. Post it Instagram right now. Do it. This is great. And I mean, that's really that. There's nothing else to it. That's how you can make an object look like it's floating. You could sit there and throw it up in the air 1,000 times and hopefully you get the picture, which is fine. Or you could do it this way. If you're an adult and you want to do something like a little more adultish, why not try a coffee mug, pour some coffee in there, maybe have the coffee spilling out of the mug. If for some reason you find this interesting, please hit the subscribe button. That's what everyone else says to do, so I'm gonna say it. All right, that's it. I appreciate it.